All right guys, today I'm gonna take you through a house that I built over 10 years ago. The reason why we're back here is that they're having issues. We have these outdoor decks. We've waterproofed them years ago. We poured concrete, poured tile over them. We've had issues way back when, tore it all out. It was just concrete. Now we tore the concrete out, re-poured a membrane for waterproofing, and then put down tile, because this is a barrier-free house. So I just can't keep adding to it. These are enclosed decks, so we have drains. They're enclosed by the walls all the way around. It's open up above, so the elements get in. One deck we put heaters on both of them, and then this one, for some reason, both of these are leaking. And I'm here today with my tile guy to try to figure out what we can do to try to waterproof over the tile so we don't have to tear this out again. It's just becoming quite a nightmare, and I want to get this thing resolved once and for all. Yeah, see where it's all coming in. So if we go outside, I mean, you can even see water starting clear over here. So the deck is right up above here, right? And then there's another one that's the deck, but it's above the outdoor deck. The bad part about that is that it's when it drips into that stained ceiling, that stain then drips on the patio furniture and is now ruining their furniture.
So is the deck that's right outside here, is that leaking?
Yeah, but we can go there, you can see, we'll go out this way so we can keep going. That's such a low pitched roof. You gotta stand clear back here. Yeah, you can see the deck, it's way back there, so literally,
yeah, it's all over.
What's making it difficult, all the decks are kind of built down into the roof, but we have drains on every one. Both of these are leaking, which is frustrating. We did a membrane all the way down and then poured concrete on top of it, and that was the finished product.
On top of the vinyl membrane?
Yeah, it was not a vinyl, but it was an HML like 5000, a tarring, like we do on all of our stoops.
Okay.
And they've been working just fine for years and years.
Did they waterproof on top of that concrete?
Well, since then we tore all that concrete out. That was 5-6 years ago. Then we came back and re-waterproofed it again, put a thin set down for tile. Okay. Like we built a shower pan outside, and then we put a porcelain tile. We'll double check that. Put tile down and tried to re-slope it, because there's always been kind of a little flat spot in the middle, which the water's been sitting. Yeah. But then we're worried about where these drains plugging up, you know, with all the leaves and stuff. So
I wonder if it's a matter of sealing it and then going over all the edges and siliconing it.
Yeah, trying to seal all the edges in, because water will get in and then run.
Yeah, it'll find its weakest spot.
Let me show you over here.
Okay. See, I thought this was all tile out here. I thought this was all going to be tile.
Yeah, see, this is set on concrete. Same thing. So this was built exactly like these decks. So we framed it all in, poured concrete, and there's actually living space underneath here, and that's all doing just fine.
That's fine.
So we built everything exactly the same. There's no deck above this. It's over here.
Okay. Can we go up to that deck?
Yeah. Let's go up there and look at that.
And then this deck isn't leaking below here, is it?
I mean,
just over here, but that might be.
Oh, there's a deck.
It was coming into the outdoor kitchen, and you know how the garage ceiling's all.
Yes, we came through there.
That's from the other deck.
That's from the other deck. Yeah. All right. So can we go this way, Ann, through here? Yeah. Go upstairs. Okay. So let's go upstairs and work from the top down. We're gonna figure out. Look at this nasty stuff. So that's where all this is dripping, and it's running and then getting on their patio furniture. So look what it's done to this table.
This floor all right here is all.
See this? So not good, but we're gonna hopefully figure this thing out. I'm up for suggestions, you guys. Okay, so up here, gotta show you guys, see this cool skylight?
This house is amazing.
Isn't it amazing, this house? So everything's awesome except for the deck that leaks. So we're gonna figure this out. It just looks terrible out here. What's this?
Some sort of a sealer.
I think they tried to put a sealer down.
Yeah, but there's broken tiles too.
Like something fell on that, a broken tile. Yeah, you can see where they taped it all off. So this deck right here has a heater. Right here, there's a sensor. In the wintertime, it's even hot to the touch. It warms up so the snow melts. Otherwise, you gotta bring a snow blower up here to get it off. There's no portholes. Remember, we talked to a couple different reps, and they talked about putting down a coating, but that stuff didn't hold up at all. Good grief. Yeah, you're seeing there's some maintenance, like the grout right here is out.
Yeah.
So water could get in there. It is bad.
You see, like if they were to have snow up here and it started melting all along that crack there.
Yeah, it could be just getting in once you clean this whole thing up,
Yeah, it looks like it's going right through all the grout joints.
see how this is the low area right in here.
Yeah, I can see it like right where you're standing too.
So the situation we have is this sliding glass door. It's a barrier free, and if we raise this up, now we're trapping water
Yeah.
in here. So this is kind of where it needs to be the high side to go that way, but it's pretty much level. What do you do to direct the water? Maybe what we do, if we tear out that ceiling down below, maybe we move the drain to the middle.
That's what I'm thinking. I think getting a couple of really good coats of like real waterproof membrane on it, like for tile, you know.
Dude, would you just have to tear all this tile out and start over?
I would think so, but that wouldn't be the hard part. I don't think. I think the hard part would be the down below that wood.
Oh, getting that ceiling. Oh, you mean the ceiling?
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to tear that out and just put a whole new one in. Because we have to tear the ceiling out to get to the plumbing pipe, right? So all this ceiling above us, and move that plumbing pipe over to here with all the floor joists, you know, trying to get.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we start over there. That's a high side, and everything comes down, and then that starts high. So we have a we have a negative entry out the door.
Is it framed to go down and out that way too, or is it just in the concrete that you guys poured?
I think it's just in the concrete, because when we framed it, I'm sure I'm almost positive they framed it flat.
It's like probably 2 inches of concrete in there. To tell you the truth, Brad, I mean, these grout joints are all cracked and everything.
Yeah, and that's probably could be what's leaking through
Yeah.
that. I don't know if we're able to get plumbing underneath that ceiling. I
Right.
think that ceiling is right up to the bottom of the floor joist, so it means we'll have to soften it.
You know, I think you probably just need to use a good sealer and waterproof membrane on top of that concrete. And
What if we did like that coating of that concrete, which we originally went with, and then we just colored it
yeah,
and don't put a tile back down?
yeah, we could do that too.
Because obviously it's not leaking over there. There's a drain. It's sitting right here where the water's
there's
sitting.
not even any grout in that grout joint right there, so it's definitely going through.
Like right here.
Right there, and
Right
right
there.
by your right foot too, like right
Here.
yeah.
So all this stuff.
You know.
So do you have a rep, or what do you recommend here, Jay?
You know, I think what I'm going to do is take it to the guy to Ceramic Tile Works, Nebraska Tile Works,
Okay.
and talk to Jason about it. And
Send him some bunch of different pictures.
yeah, and just say, you know, an idea on something like this.
This just looks terrible.
I know the
I'm
first thing he's
embarrassed.
going to say is there's cracks all along the joint, all
Yeah.
along it, and everything. But we can fix all of that. But that's more of a fix that you do when you just use silicone, 100% silicone.
So this is the second deck that's off the 2 guest bedrooms. The other one's off the upstairs living room, and this one looks a lot cleaner. And again, this is where I think we had Eugenio come in and put down a sealer that was recommended, but it's coming apart. It just did not do its job. It was basically like putting a Band-Aid on a problem. Because these are all set down, this roof up here hits at this area. So there's no way that we can get weep holes to drain out. So we're really built down inside the house. For the longest time, the drains were working. This is all sloped to it, but something has failed in this tile, causing it to leak, and that's what's concerning. So we'll get to the bottom of this. All right, guys, that is definitely not a builder's dream when you have a situation like that. And these are such nice people. That is by far the largest, most iconic house that I've ever built. And I'm sad that these decks are leaking. It just blows my mind, because we've done this over and over again on several houses, and we've never had issues like this. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. This will actually be the second time that we've addressed this. If you got any suggestions, please let me know. I'm all ears, because believe me, I never pretend to act like I know everything that's going on, because there's always new products, there's new ways of doing things, but sometimes the old ways is the right way. So let me know what you think. We'll keep you posted on this, and hope you guys have a great day. I'm Brad the Builder. I'm going on to the next job site.